Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for clicking on the email here for this Sunday. I hope you're having a great long weekend and getting some rest. My wife and I are enjoying a weekend together that's just the two of us, which is very interesting in our life cycle right now. So, wanted to start today with this devotional that I picked up this morning that's very applicable, I think, to where we are as a community for sure. The Bible verse is 1 John 4:7. Dear friends, let us love one another, for love comes from God. Everyone who loves has been born of God and knows God. Now that's a great verse that reminds us that we need to take care of each other and love. And it talks a lot about community in this devotional, and it kind of rang out in my head about our community here at Seattle Lutheran. You know, we're living in a time that is really kind of divides us. Right? We had the stay-at-home order. We had different things that were going on. And that kind of pushes us into being at home. Not always a bad thing, but the more and more we isolate, the harder it is for us to stay together as a community. And that's been one of my themes throughout this whole process is we got to walk through this together. And that's really what this verse talks about. You know, God designed us to do life together. And he teaches us that love and all the greatest gifts that we have through our community. And I have learned so much in the last 5 months about our community and how it's important to have everybody participate and be together and not just one way or it's easier for me to do it myself or those other things that isolate you. And it's been an important learning process for me personally as a leader as well. And I know that sometimes we do want to have isolation and be by ourselves and or make the decisions and move forward. But we also have to understand that a community surrounds us. And when we have that strength in community and when we are together, we can go through ups and downs, but we're together in that. And we support each other as we go through that. So let's remember this, that we take care of each other in our community. Whatever comes next, whatever happens around us, we know we have this community, okay? And I just want to read this final thing here. It says, you need a community to get there, not more time alone. Think bus, not unicycle. Interesting. You know, we've heard stories about, getting everybody on the bus and moving, but really we need to think bus. We need to think all of us as we're going forward, and not just an individual way to go. So thank you again for being part of this community. You are loved by all of us and by others in the community, but especially by a God that cares so much for you. God is love, God is good, God is God. Go Saints.